This is for the win from 29 from the right hash. Koo's kick is good. Here is Durant for the win. James for the win. It's gone. LeBron James at the buzzer.
Here we go, man. We back into, I think, Charles's favorite division. Here we go. We're going to start with the NFC East. And I'm going to hand it right over to Charles Dansby to explain the shirt he got on. The floor is yours, sir.
I promised I wouldn't yell because that distorts the microphone. So I'm going to do what's time. Put some respect on our names. All right? We're clearly going to win a division. Right? We already know that. The Cowboys are clearly going to win a division. Now, I got to give some respect to the Eagles. They did a lot to bolster their roster in the offseason. You got a really good quarterback in Jalen Hurts. I think we all seen Washington last year. They're going to do what Washington do. Right? They're going to fold. Right? So we already know that. There's no reason to even discuss the Giants. They have a quarterback problem. They have an offensive line problem. I mean, they're terrible. Right, they're terrible. They're the worst team. One of the worst teams in the NFL. The Cowboys got to just stay out of the Cowboys' way. All right. So our first preseason game, we come out and we get like 17 penalties. Right, so we already know what our problem is, but we're gonna work on that. We still got about 2 more games to figure that out. But we clearly got the best quarterback in the league. We clearly got the best running back in the league.
I thought you were saying division, bro. I thought you were going to say division.
In the league.
In the state?
This man is crazy.
In the state of Texas?
We clearly got cheated out of defensive player of the year last year. Should have been Micah Parsons. We got the best defensive player in the league. We have a top 10 wide receiver in CeeDee Lamb. I mean, we really are just top 10. People not putting him on the list is disrespectful. That's why we don't need Amari Cooper. We have CeeDee Lamb. Crazy. So the Cowboys, I'm not going to jump out of the game and say Super Bowl.
Before, I just want to make sure I heard this correctly. You said the best running back in the league as well, right?
In the league. Like, in the league. Last year was a down year for him. You know what I'm saying? It was a down year. I got to give him, a down year for Zeke. He'll be back this year. Weight fluctuated a little bit. Offensive line had a lot of changes, but this year we good and healthy, and we know what to expect. I'm not going to say Super Bowl. That's not, I won't jump on a leg and say, of course I'm going to say NFC Championship. Come on now. And I see, probably to end up taking a loss in the NFC Championship. Very close game. We don't have a solid field goal kicker yet. We got a new field goal kicker, so we'll probably end up losing by 3. That's it. And I really feel this way if you know me. I really feel this way.
And that's the sad part.
That's the sad part, bro.
Like, you really, truly feel like this.
Honestly.
But it's from all Cowboys fans, man. But unfortunately, whatever. Antoine, what you got, man?
The Eagles are winning this division. First of all, let's be straight. The Eagles are winning this division. Let me say that one more time. The Philadelphia Eagles are winning this division. They have the better team, bro. They don't have the better quarterback. They don't got the better running back. They have the better team, bro. The Cowboys. I'm a Falcons fan, bro. Through the past 10 years, the Falcons have had the worst defense in the league. The Cowboys' defense is the Falcons' defense right now. From coordinator to the players, bro. Like, this style, it's the Falcons' defense right now, bro. Like, I don't need, come on, bro. I have zero faith in it. Well, I don't know what he's looking. I have zero faith in the Cowboys' defense, bro.
We had a top 10 defense last year.
Bro, sound good.
Wow.
Sound good. Sound good. What was I saying? Oh, bro. I like Dak. I like Dak. Yeah, no need to talk about the Giants or the Commanders. I think it's a battle versus the Eagles and the Cowboys, man. And I got my money on the Eagles. I got my money on the Eagles, bro. Yeah.
Hater.
Okay, so we got one Cowboys and one Eagles. I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here, and I'm gonna say the Eagles too, man. I don't know if I can ever fix my mouth to say the Cowboys are gonna win the division. Somebody's gonna have to, put my arm and, arm behind my back and get me to say that. Granted, the Cowboys, they have a good team. I'm not gonna take that away from you guys. You guys have a good team. But like to your point earlier, Charles, Philly made, I think, a huge step in bolstering their roster this offseason, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Those two picks of Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis, I think, will bolster that defensive line up front, and that quote-unquote best running back in the league ain't doing nothing when he's staring at big Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, and Nakobe Dean in his face. I'm sorry. I just don't think it's going to happen. And as far as, the running back situation in Philly, they have a running back by committee. I think that really helps them out. They're not so heavy on one running back like I feel like the Cowboys are at times. So I think that'll help them out. Like I said, I think this is Philly's division. Now, as far as the Giants, I do think, obviously they're not in the conversation, but I do think they need to get rid of Daniel Jones. I think the time is up. It just is what it is. I mean, he's going into his fourth year. He was a first-round pick. I think he was like the sixth overall pick.
I never understood.
It's time for them to move on from Daniel Jones. They're wasting Saquon Barkley's years.
Yeah.
Up in New York. Saquon, get out now.
Saquon, stay healthy.
My issue with the Giants is, man, it's like there's no clear direction. It's like it's like are we trying to win games? Are we trying to lose games? Are we committed to Daniel Jones? Are we not? It's like you never know. It's like I don't know. I never know what to make of the Giants, dog.
Yeah. So, that's the NFC East. We got 2 Eagles, 1 Cowboys. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be the Eagles, man. So that's a wrap on the NFC East. Let's head over to the AFC, man. AFC East, we got the Miami Dolphins, the New York Jets, the New England Patriots, and the Buffalo Bills. Antoine, you up?
I think we all will agree with this. I mean, I think the Bills are gonna take this division. It's always hard. It's always hard to bet against Bill Belichick. Like it's always hard to bet against him, man. But nah, Josh Allen in the Bills, man, they got something good going up there. Like legit, they got some good stuff going up there, man. And yeah, I just got my money on the Bills, bro. This Dolphins situation is really interesting to me. It's really like that's the team out of the East. Like I'm really interested in watching, and you know what I'm saying, like the Bills are. The Patriots are this whole Mac Jones era is coming to fruition. Now you know what you're gonna give it that, but this whole Tua thing is still up in the air, man. Then they added a cheetah, so I'm like, okay, let's see. You know what I'm saying? This is the year for Tua to. This is his prove it year. You know what I'm saying? Now that you got a weapon, bro, you got. It's like what you gonna do? So I'm interested in watching the Dolphins. That's my like number 1 team I got my eyes on in the AFC East, man. Yeah, that's the. Oh, I got the Bills. I got the Bills winning, bro. Patriots, I got them coming in second. The Dolphins, I got them coming in third, man. The Dolphins and the Patriots might be kind of neck and neck, bro.
Neck and neck, yeah.
They might be kind of neck and neck, which would be interesting, man. And then the Jets are the Lions of the AFC. So we know what that's gonna be like. So yeah, man, that's what I got.
Charles?
All right, so I definitely got the Bills coming out. You got Josh Allen. You just got an offense that's just amazing.
Yeah,
like,
powerhouse.
Coaching. Yeah, so but I think it's going to be Miami second. Right. I really like Mike McDaniels. He's from that Shanahan coaching tree, and I got some Falcons on here, so I know they're probably not Shanahan fans. But he's from that Shanahan coaching tree, and we see Sean McVay, we see Anthony Lynn, right? So that's an offensive coaching tree. So you put him with a Tua, and he can probably make some stuff up, really scheme some stuff for Tua. And I think that's an interesting situation, right? And then you add the Cheetah and what he can do. I mean, we've seen him come out of the backfield. We've seen him on Jets. You know, I mean, I'm interested in that, and we know what their defense can do, right? Just want to say it's a lot of Cowboys on that defense. But anyway, we know what their we know what Byron Jones gives us. He's not an interception magnet like my guy is on the Cowboys, but
who?
Byron Jones definitely is a
man, get burned,
you know, he could definitely.
That man be getting burnt.
That man be getting burnt, bro. He a ball hog though.
The most interceptions. He was a low key cheater out of being a defensive player of the year competition.
Bro,
we're not going backwards. We're gonna go forward. So we definitely want to give a shout out to that defense on the Dolphins. Then I think the Patriots gonna round it out at third, right? Like you said, you can't count Bill out, but it's gonna take some time, right? You gotta develop a team now. Like all those years of not paying, you know, you get players for cheap. Nobody doing that no more now. Give me my money, right? So now you gotta really develop your players. I think Bill Belichick wins in the next 2 to 3 years, but right now he's running out third. Unfortunately, the Jets, you know, can't stay healthy, right? Quarterback got hurt in the preseason, right? It's crazy. I think they said like maybe 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
They're done. You know, the best bet is to win the first couple games when everybody trying to figure it out. By the time he come back, everybody will have figured it out, and the Jets actually had a pretty good offseason. So, you know, just keep tanking, man, and next year y'all will get another number one.
Okay, right, another one.
Building.
Yeah. Another thing to know, man, this with the whole Dolphins thing, man, this whole Dolphins owner scandal that's going on right now. Ever since the Brian Flores situation, man, everything else has came to light with that entire organization. Right. And it's like, shit, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So it's just, bro, the Dolphins are really the most, like, I got my eyes peeled, dog. They're the most entertaining offseason that a team has had, I think, in the NFL this entire year. Like, the Dolphins, bro. So, got my eyes peeled.
Okay, so for me, it's a clear-cut number one, and there's just everyone else. And as we've come to a consensus, it's the Buffalo Bills, and then it's just literally everyone else. Like you said, this is the Bills' division to lose. If they were to somehow lose this division, I mean, it's just a travesty at that point in time. Like you said, the Jets are the Jets. I mean, I was actually looking forward to see Zach Wilson play, just to see, you know, how that works out with the Jets, to see if this is who their quarterback will be for the future. So it is kind of, you know, messed up to see that he got hurt in the preseason or whatever. As far as the Dolphins, I'm not sold on Tua either. I think this is going to be a situation where we see Teddy Bridgewater sooner than later. With those type of weapons, you got to have instant success. If the Dolphins don't come out winning, like, you know, let's say like the first 6 games, if they're not like 3-3 and 4-2, we might see some change at the quarterback position. I mean, you got Jalen Watt on one side, Jalen Watt on one side, and Tyreek Hill on the other. I mean, you got to have a success with that. You just have to. I mean, even with a tight end like Jesse, I mean, these are good, solid, decent to great weapons. So, you know, like I said, this is the Buffalo Bills division. As far as a key matchup that I can't wait to see, is week 1, Bills versus the Rams. A lot of offense gonna be in that game.
It's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be a week 1. Hey, the NFL set us up with a great opener in the first week. Bills versus at the Rams. First game coming off that Super Bowl. I actually think the Bills might take that, to be honest. Early in the season, Rams coming off that Super Bowl. I forgot to mention the key matchup game of the NFC East. I actually have that week 1 as well. Cowboys versus the Bucks. It's a rematch of last year's opening game where the Bucks walked it off with a last-minute field goal, and that was kind of the end of the Cowboys season as we know it. And I think it'll be another end of the season in week 1. So I'm glad they're setting them up week 1 to go against Tom Brady.
Facts.
So that's a wrap on the East for the NFC and the AFC.
Bro, do you really think the Cowboys are gonna do well, bro?
Yes, I think we're going to make it to the NFC Championship. We have the best DB in the league, and Trayvon Diggs, he's the best DB.
Like these things, like the number one, like uno.
Have you actually watched film? Like, I've seen people break down film, and he's literally getting beat.
Trayvon Diggs' problem is though he goes for the home run, right? That can be coached.
He guesses too much.
That could be coached though, but he guesses right a lot. Right, he guesses right a lot,
and he gets burnt.
That could be coached though, because when you're going for the home run, see what it is I know what Trayvon doing. He's breaking down film himself. He knows what's going on. He knows what the quarterback is about to do. He's putting a lot of pressure on his defensive line to get to that quarterback. Right, so he's like, oh, this ball got to come out. Sometimes he's right. Most times he's right. Sometimes he's wrong. Right. Sometimes he's wrong. The most interceptions, right? The most interceptions. Don't let that go over y'all head.
And that is a wrap on the NFC East and the AFC East. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for joining us on the For the Win Vodcast.
Make sure you follow us on IG at For the Win Vodcast, on YouTube at For the Win, on Apple Music, on Spotify. We are everywhere.
For the win. And we out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.